Hi, in this video I'm going to explain how you can use my trading system to not only trade the Forex, but you can trade futures. Now you probably saw this video somewhere on my website already, but this particular trade that I'm going to show you right now, this was something that I made a video on, May's non-farm payroll. Now the day here, over here to the right where my cursor is, this is Thursday, and this is the week that non-farm payroll in May 2012 was delivered. This is the oil chart, and you'll notice that price topped out here earlier in the week at about $106.43 a barrel. Now, the breakout technique or the HL30 technique, these are all techniques that I on everything that I trade. Now, I also have some advanced techniques like the Tech 1 trade, the T2, the T3, which are advanced patterns of the Tech 1 trade. And then of course what you're looking at right now is that breakout continuation trade. Now the breakout continuation trade is the one technique that puts me in a big breakout move and a trending market. And I use this same technique. For example, if I use it on the pound yen, I will typically earn about 150 to 250 pips. And that's not adding on or double counting. I'm talking about from the moment I get into the trade on this particular technique that I'm about to show you all the way to the final target. When I use it on the pound yen, I can earn anywhere from 150 to 250 pips. On the euro yen, I make about 150 pips, and when I use it on the euro dollar and the pound dollar, I make anywhere from 55 to 65 pips using this same technique. And some of my students not only trade currencies, they also trade futures. So here's what we were looking at. We had an area of support, and you'll notice that this candle right here closes below support. This is a clean, clear price swing with the low and a high, and everything sort of just went sideways from that point on. And then we wait for a continuation or breakout trade to occur. Here it is. Now these are the same indicators that I teach you to use in my Learn Forex Trading in 30 Days ebook and video course. I use 3 different indicators to confirm this breakout candle. And the reason I use 3 of them, and you have to be very careful about the 3 indicators that you use or any indicators that you use, because oftentimes traders misunderstand what the indicators are actually supposed to be telling them, so they'll be using maybe 2 indicators of the same type, and really they're not getting true confirmation, they're just getting double confirmation, which really isn't multiple forms of confirmation. You have to be very careful. So I teach you how to distinguish between the different indicators that are available. So we use very specific indicators that will give us true confirmation. And the reason that I chose these specific indicators is that it helps me determine if this breakout could potentially turn into a head fake or a false move. You've probably seen that or experienced it many times, where you see a range of consolidation and then a candle closes below it, and you think that price is going to fall much further, but it doesn't. It reverses and goes right back into consolidation. That's a head fake, and the indicators that I use help me determine if that's a possibility. So I stay out of head fakes by using these specific indicators that I'm going to teach you in the Learn Forex Trading in 30 Days ebook and video course. So here was the oil trade, here was the signal, and we wait for our entry. We get our entry on the next candle, and we traded this pair all the way from this entry here, which was $103.57. That was the entry, that was the low. We entered just a few pips below that low, and we traded it and carried it all the way through. You'll notice here's the new day, here's Friday. This was Thursday when we got into the trade. We were up profits here, and we held all the way through until non-farm payroll was released. And I'll take you right to the candle that non-farm payroll, exactly when non-farm payroll was released. This is the candle when non-farm payroll was released. We had scaled out, took some profits, and once we saw the results of non-farm payroll, because again I teach you how to understand economic data as well and how to incorporate that into your trade so you can determine whether you should get into a trade or get out of a trade if you're in one or not, and if you're in one, if you should hold on to the trade longer. So we held on to the trade for a few hours later on Friday after non-farm payroll was delivered, since we could obviously see that it was going to have this kind of an impact on oil. And we closed out the trade just a few hours before the close on Friday, which was at approximately 97.80. Right around there is where we closed our trade. So you can see how much money. This was an extremely profitable trade, but what I really want you to understand is that you can use the same strategies to trade futures. The same techniques work for trading index futures like the E-mini, oil, gold. Remember, these are the same strategies that I use to trade everything. And the reason that they work is that they're based on solid market principles. So you really do get a lot of value out of this $47 ebook. And remember, I don't stop just with the $47 ebook and the videos that you get. I'm always uploading new content and adding new videos just about every single week. And I'm always available for my students that purchase the $47 ebook. So I provide ongoing mentoring and customer support. Thanks for watching this video, and I look forward to trading with you soon.